Melbourne, and a young man's fancy turns to the footy finals, of course. If you thought you were going to get away from the footy by watching arts programs on the ABC on a Sunday arvo, think again.
Here comes Quinlan. What a great man.
I've travelled to the inner Melbourne suburb of Fitzroy for the annual Artists Garden football exhibition. Curators Gary James and Simon Collins host a ragtag crew of artists and misfits united by their love of football.
And for the last 19 or so years, the show's been upstairs, each year with a different theme.
And what's the theme this year?
Well, loosely around justice in football. Is there justice in football? Does it exist? Is football fair? And we all know the answer to that. It's not. It's grossly unfair.
Do people actually obey the rules, or do they just go off in a tangent?
No one's ever obeyed the rules. They just go off into their own funny tangent. We pick a theme every year, but no one ever sticks to it.
Oh, no, about it. I reckon a third to a half stick to it.
Yeah. Easy, save it for the ground. For the fans, justice means the rules of the game and the way they're applied. Doug Beattie's painting Justice at the Tribunal is an encyclopedia of biffo. There are rules all right, but the fans remain perplexed at the inconsistency of the authorities' decisions. This small drawing by Anne Howie has all the symbolic attributes of justice as traditionally portrayed in art. The blindfold, the scales, the sword. But for footy fans, it's not about right or wrong, it's a moral issue. Who's the most deserving team?
Which way will it bounce? Into the pocket. Harms still after it. They cannot describe that magnificent piece of play by Wayne Harms.
Justice. Let's talk about injustice. It's the MCG 1979 Grand Final. Wayne Harms is so far out of bounds, he's almost at Flinders Street Station. He biffs the ball back across to Ken Sheldon. Ken Sheldon kicks the go-ahead goal, and Collingwood's denied the 1979 flag. Now, hold on a minute. There's no statute of limitations in football. Come on, blow the whistle and give Collingwood back the flag.
Temper's somewhat frayed as rain has come out. Whoa.
Regardless of the assigned theme, there are some topics that come back year after year. One of them is the artist's curiosity about the obsessiveness of the sports fan. And the other one is the investigation of that mysterious organism, the mind of a football player. Echoing vintage psychology texts, these two paintings try to make a map of the mind. Not surprisingly, the mind of a Collingwood fan is highly immoral. But even more surprising is the fact that whilst the full forward has a good deal more animal in him, he's also remarkably moral. In football, the good and the bad means heroes and villains. Heroes like Gary Ablett, one of the greatest champions of them all. And human headlines like Jason Ackermanis, who seems to figure he's bigger than the game itself. In the end, football is just a game. Life delivers harder knocks. Amon Scott's image of goalposts at the peak of a burnt-out hill is more a painting about resilience than sport. The launch of the annual footy show is almost a piece of theatre in its own right, a parody of the high pretensions of the typical opening night at a gallery. But things take a serious turn when a fair income judge holds forth on the rights and wrongs of footy.
There's no justice in footy. Never was and never will be. No matter how many umpires, cameras, video, replays, some are just simply national outrages, such as a 16-page lift-out on Collingwood. The winner, with a ghostly, enigmatic portrayal of the brave side in that legendary Ron Barassi. The winner this year is Robin Lake. Thank you very much.
So there you have it. The judge has passed down his decision, and it's a challenging one. There is no justice in football. But there is a special quality to this exhibition tonight. We hear a lot about the need for grassroots values in footy, but we also need grassroots values in art. And that's what we've seen in the vibrant community spirit of this exhibition.
The Footy Art Show is on at the Artists' Garden in Fitzroy until the 11th of October.